Hello, this is Bob McFalls, Executive Director of the Kentucky Pharmacists Association, and I'm pleased to have here at KPhA my guest for today is Bob Lichtefeld. Bob served as Executive Director of KPhA from 1965 to 1978, and Bob was involved and oversaw with the Board of Directors and the different campaign directors from throughout the Commonwealth the building campaign for the building that we're sitting in today.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit, Bob, about how the building got started and why did pharmacists see that there was a need for their own building?
Well, when Mr. Josie, who was head of the association, died, we were located down in 335 West Main Street in an old building that was all chopped up, and we of course rented the space, and it wasn't a very nice space. And different pharmacists who came in the office were rather ashamed of it and thought we should do better. And that got started, and that was the campaign to build a building of our own.
Would you say that there was a little bit of pride involved in this particular initiative in terms of, you know, what was the standard that was here in Frankfort at the time with other health associations? Did they own their own buildings, for example?
Well, most of the associations were in Louisville.
Okay.
We were the only ones in Frankfort at that time. But most of them had nice building, and well, we just wanted a place where we wouldn't be ashamed of and to have a nice place for people to come to.
Right, in terms of the members
and become members.
Well, it sounds like to me there's a little bit of pharmacist pride involved there. And that's a good thing, very positive thing. So you all identified this property, and you said in that day and time that when you came by here, what did you see out here on 127?
Well, this was not built up at the time, and this property was for sale, and we acquired it. And then later on hired Norman Berry to design the building, and this is the result, which I think we're very proud of it.
Right, right. Well, we're coming up on our 50th anniversary, you know, for the building in a few short years.
Well, I hope that you'll be able to keep it up and make the repairs that you need to. And I would hope that pharmacists would still have pride in the place and help with financially to keep it up.
Well, we appreciate the sacrifice that our forefathers and foremothers had in terms of the work that was done to raise the building campaign. You said that you found a bank and you did have a mortgage on the property originally, and when you built the building.
Yes, Farmers Bank. We got a mortgage on them.
And you said it was a pretty reasonable rate.
Yes, it was.
It was like under, what did you say?
It was under 5%.
Under 5%, so that's pretty good. I mean, I think we can find mortgages like that today, but I remember when I bought my first
house.
But
back then it was a different story.
Yeah, indeed.
Mortgages were 7, 8, 9%.
Yeah, so you had a great relationship and got a great mortgage and got it paid off, sounds like.
But Farmers Bank was very cooperative with us.
That's great. That is great. So you had the building campaign, moved in here, and I know you said that you were pleased to come in and see that the building was still in good shape, and that we've made modifications through the years to make it.
I think the building is in good shape, and some of the underpinnings need to be replaced, and I hope you were able to do it. And I hope the pharmacists will support this action.
Well, we appreciate that so much. And just on a personal note, you said your father owned 2 pharmacies. Tell us just briefly about him and your family and your relationship to the profession. Well,
I was a pharmacist. I don't keep up my license now.
Well, you need to get it back so we can make you a member. Well, tell us, and so you were a pharmacist, your father was a pharmacist, you said he owned 2 pharmacies in Louisville?
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about that.
Well, he had 2 drugstores, one at Preston and Arsby and one at Shelby and Oak. And right before World War II, things got a little bit bad and times got kind of rough. So in 1946, I think it was, he decided to sell the stores and retire. And then he went to work with the Board of Pharmacy as a drug inspector.
So he changed hats a little bit in terms of being a pharmacy owner, but still stayed involved with the profession, and obviously instilled in you and alike in terms of being a pharmacist and working with us in our association. We really appreciate you coming by today. We're
Well,
just
thank you, and if I can help in a little way, I hope I have.
all right. Help Bob help the association by donating to our campaign to rebuild your KPhA headquarters here in Frankfurt. Thank you, Bob. We appreciate it so much.